Laugh your asses off tonight. Have fun. So I'm going to bring up our MC tonight, Carlton K. And then he's going to do a few minutes, and then we'll have 12 comedians for the night. Thank you, everybody.
I tried to turn the volumes up a little bit. Sandman Comedy Club. We made it. Holy crap, we made it. I get to be the first person to say, welcome to Sandman Comedy Club. That's an actual comedian. Michael, yeah. First of all, I want to say thanks to everybody who's here. I know everybody had a part in putting this place together. Give yourselves a round of applause because this place looks phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for that. And give Michael and Carrie a round of applause because we're ecstatic that this is a thing. Like you said, 12 comics tonight and me. I don't technically count, I guess. We're real excited as comics too because I'm pretty sure most of you know the only comedy club that's considered a comedy club around here is way out in Short Pump. So the fact that we're going to have a place we can call home in the city that looks like this, that has a turnout that will be double this, hopefully every night, makes us really happy and really excited. So I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm going to try something a little fun for everybody that I like to call strip comedy. Okay? Basically, I'm going to tell some jokes, and if you guys don't laugh at them, I got to take off a piece of clothing. Okay? Now, the last time I tried this, at some point in the night, everyone was laughing hysterically. All right? But it was right about the time I felt like shit about myself, so you know what? During quarantine, I didn't work out and run and everything like. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Okay, my wife is here and she doesn't even like looking at me take my clothes off. So, you guys are eating. I'm not gonna do that to you. So, let's go ahead and skip that for the night. One of the things about lockdown and all this other crap. I mean, we're spaced now, so everybody knows what I'm talking about. Hopefully, it's really hard to stay in shape and do all those things. Obviously. I will say, though, that recently I have been just getting shredded, okay? Just shredded cheese on everything that I eat. And that just means I'm going to have to work extra hard, I think. Shit. I'm coming to all these realizations while I'm up here, guys. That whole, oh, I never have time to work out. Yeah, that's obviously bullshit. Everybody had all the time in the world, and I still look like this. But the problem is as you get older, and I'm getting older, you can tell by the white hair, it's harder to do those things, right? It's harder to work out, it's harder to maintain all those things. Like, right now, I don't even have to work out, and I can go to bed and wake up in the morning, and everything on my body is stiff, except for, like, the one thing that would be helpful, And that's, like, the difference between being older and just feeling older, right? Like, I still like young kid think. God, that makes me sound even older. All right, I like things that the youngsters like. That made it worse. All right, so for example, I listen to dubstep. I love dubstep. Okay, for those old people that don't know what that is, it's electronic music that the kids listen to. And I get super excited when a new album comes out, right? But I'm equally as excited that my riding lawnmower has headlights on it. Okay, so I like young people things and old people things. So I'm trying to work with that balance, okay? And it's not going well, obviously. So I'm not looking forward to getting older. I'm 43. I don't know if you can tell. But one of the things, I'm not looking forward to getting any older than that, okay? Nobody really looks forward to getting older, except maybe like Make-A-Wish Foundation kids. But the... see what I did there? I'll take the groaning laugh. I love that more than anything. But what it is like I'm noticing that I'm getting older just by different things that are happening to me, okay? Like back in the day, if I found a white hair on my shirt or something, I was like, oh, that's obviously from the dog, right? Now it's like 50-50, either way. The other day I had one and I was like, oh, I went to pick it off. It turns out it was a chest hair that had poked through the shirt, and that's a rude awakening, honestly. I don't recommend that either. But my body is telling me that I'm older now too. And some of you may be able to, I'm looking in the audience, I'm seeing some of you are older than me. Just kidding. No, so my body's telling me things too. Like, all of a sudden, my left arm and hand just get really weak. I can't lift things, right? Which sucks, because that's like my favorite hand to jerk off with. But it's definitely top 2. But, my body has now started treating me like every girl in high school did when I asked him for a hand job. See? Just real unenthusiastic and half-assed, just... Anyway. My body is telling me things. I'm starting to identify with inanimate objects also now. Like, I have this old truck that I use to drive stuff back and forth to the dump. Actually, just to the dump. If I brought anything back, that'd be weird. But, like, I'm starting to identify with it, right? I mean, like me, it serves its purpose. The exterior is kind of a mess. It leaks fluids randomly. It makes noises. I have no idea where they're coming from. Sometimes it just randomly smells. I don't know that. So that's me. It's like my spirit animal, right? And like 90% of the time, my wife won't get driven by either. So she helped me write that one, by the way. I guess what it comes down to really is I'm at this age where, okay, so I'm going to sound like a really old person here when I say this, but kids nowadays don't know how good they've got it. Kids have got cell phones. Everybody's got cell phones, honestly. And this really just gives them access to every kind of porn at their fingertips, okay? Every kind of porn. Stuff I didn't even know existed. I had to get porn. I'm so old, I had to get porn on dial-up, okay? Like, everybody remembers, some of you remember dial-up. Some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. But it really messed me up later in life because for the longest time, I could not even get hard unless I heard... and that's just embarrassing. It really is. It's embarrassing. Although, that actually might be why I like dubstep so much, now that I think about it. I've learned something about myself tonight, guys, and thank you for going on that journey with me. We're going to go on a new journey with the next comic. He is a local Richmonder. Most of the comics, actually all the comics, have been from in and around Virginia, which is why we have him on the show tonight. Our first comic coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paige Campbell.
Oh my God, keep it going for my dad, everybody.